Ilara's Starlight career. Ilara began her new job at the Starlight Delivery Company. It was a dream come true to package shimmering starlight, brightening people's nights. But she soon realized that dealing with the hearts of her colleagues was far more complex than handling the beautiful starlight. "You're so kind, Ilara," a colleague said, handing over their own work with a smile. Wanting to be liked, Ilara stayed late to finish it while her colleague went home early. She looked at the pile of starlight boxes, her face weary. Exhausted, Ilara headed to a small rooftop garden after work. It was the one place she could truly be herself. As she tended to the gently glowing moonflowers, her troubled mind began to calm. The next day, after a peaceful evening in her garden, Ilara felt refreshed. The starlight seemed to shine brighter, and her work felt easier. She realized something important. For your work to shine, your own life must be joyful first. But mistakes happen without warning. When a delivery went wrong, the colleague Ilara had helped blamed her entirely. No one stood up for her. In the bustling workshop, Ilara felt completely alone. Ilara tried to act like she was fine, but the starlight she packed seemed dim and sad. An old, quiet craftsman approached her wordlessly, patted her shoulder, and offered a warm cup of tea. It was then she learned that if you don't say you're hurting, no one will know. A few days later, the same colleague asked for another favor. This time, Ilara politely but firmly refused. An awkward silence followed, but her heart felt light as a feather. She understood that a good colleague and a good friend are two different things. Ilara started leaving work on time. She knew that she was more important than any unfinished task. She would sit by her window, reading a book, and watch the stars she delivered decorate the night sky. Ilara's greatest secret was a delicious dinner and a deep sleep. A bowl of warm soup and the comfort of her cozy bed were her biggest sources of strength. This was the fuel that made her own inner starlight burn brightly. Now, Ilara is no longer the naive newcomer in the workshop. She does her work quietly, laughs with the glimmer fairies, and protects herself with polite firmness. She knows that the brightest stars are the ones that tend to their own light first.